Hello, welcome. I'm Bob, your host for Painting with Jesus, and today our scripture comes to us from these Hope scripture cards from Not Consumed. And they are no longer available, unfortunately, and so I'll close my eyes and I'll grab one. Let's see, we'll take this one. For we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope. For what a man seeth, why doth he yet hope for? But if we hope for what we see not, then we do with patience wait for it. Romans 8:24-25. And they are postcards. And they come with a little stand that you can display the card in this little bag here. And there we are. That's our scripture for today. Hope in the Lord. And today is Monday. I normally don't paint on Monday, but I won't be able to post a video this Friday, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to post today and Wednesday this week. So this week is kind of messed up. I have a funeral I gotta go to. Yeah. A lot of people have died recently, which is sad. And you remember this, our still life bubbles that we were doing? I thought I'd do one today, and as you see, they look like bubbles being blown. And we're still on here. Remember we did that one? This one's new. I did that yesterday. That's supposed to be sky, a cloud. You use it for practice, right? And then this one came out good, I thought. And this is the stone wall with the distant fields, probably lavender since we're in Provence. And the top of the light, which went with that, I thought I'd do. And today we're going to do this, and if there's time, we'll do the little one. And see if I can find that again. I probably can't. Yes, this circle right here, I do believe is the one I was going to do. Because it has another little tree sticking up there, which I have there. Like that? No, that don't look right. Yes, right there. That's the one. Yes. Yes, that's the one. And so, I'll be using the paints, the Fuumuui paint. I pronounce it Fuumuui. I hope that's correct. And it's this set again. I'll have to put that in my lap. And I'll be using the number 4 round Princeton velvetouch. And this is my cloth for taking the extra water off. All right. If you like what you see, please hit the like and subscribe. Help my channel grow. All right, and so it's like the light green. Maybe I'll take this out so I can show you what color I'm grabbing. I'm grabbing this color right here. See, it's basically all one color, but different shades of the color. I think I showed you this before. Put that right there, and I'll point out every color I grab. All right, so I'm taking that light green, and I do believe it's right here. And so I gotta put water, move that around. Hopefully you can see. Maybe I bring closer. All right, I gotta move up. Yeah, you can see. Right there. And at some point, there's that's like a light green field, because this is all trees, 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 and a line of trees, and then it's like meadow around this, or pasture, or whatever they got going on over there in Provence, according to the picture anyway. Okay, and then there's like a strip of the yellow. So I'm going to go probably with the light yellow gray. And I'm going to put that right there, like that. And maybe take it back to the other fields back here. Need a little more color there, because that's like faded out. All right. And then we're going back to the green. I'm gonna put the light green up there. Looks more like a bluey green. Alrighty, just like that. All right, and then we let that dry for a while, so maybe I will have time to do this one. I had planned on doing if I can find it now. Yeah, just like that. Which would be taking the light blue, medium blue, the one in the middle, the blue in the middle, and going up here like that, because that's like a, and that's plenty there, and we want to push it down like so to make like a, like it's misty. The mist in the distance, see, that's still too dark. So I come back in, all I have is water on my brush, and I take some of that away. Like so. But I have to bring some back more because I want to, yeah, just like that. That's what I want to do. Boop, boop. maybe take some of that away again. There. Now this down here appears to be darker. So we'll take the darker shade of the blue and go across like that. Maybe twice. Do it twice. Just water. And then we bring it down to make our mist. And I'm gonna have to add some because it looks like that doesn't want to stay. Just like that. All right. And then our sky, I always go for the red gray, even though the sky has more of a yellow tint to it. But it's either at sunset or late afternoon. See, and that don't look too shabby. See, and this, don't want any blooms, which I just took away. I'm gonna have to come in a little darker here. Blooms is what the watercolor paint does when it disperses into the next color. We don't want that there because it's a fine line with the trees. Now the light yellow, this one here, I'm coming back in and doing the sky because the sky is too red. Okay, I clean my brush off, and with the water I go back in and I sort of like, you know, thin it out. Take some away, which is what this does, and it mixes with the red underneath. And there it is. Now back over here, that's dry. That's dry. We can go back in with the dark green. Wetting my brush with the dark green, and then this line comes through like so, and it goes across. Uh-oh, did you see what happened there? I'm gonna have to do that because the paint went crazy in the, oh man, that's too bad. Yay! I fixed it. That's what I like about watercolor. You can fix your mistakes. Of course, I keep adding to it, don't I? There. What's going to have to happen? I'm going to have to come back in with the background color, which at that point was the light yellow. So see, I can come back in with the light yellow and go over that and let that dry before I do anything else. And then up here was also the dark green, because these were trees, so I make them kind of spiky. They look like pine trees. in the picture. It was like an island of pine trees here in the field. There, just like that. And this also, maybe I can do that now. See? See, now that's not so scary now. And then I get more of that green, and see, this was a tree. And then there was like these other little trees growing along there. In Provence. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. See, and maybe I can bring that green out like that. There we go. Look at that. It kind of looks like islands, don't it? That's so fascinating. And then up here was more trees, which is the dark green again. So this whole section up here, that is like way too much liquid. Way too much liquid. Maybe I can make it more. More paint. There we go. That's the color I want. There. And maybe I can take some of that away, because that went into the other space there. Look like islands in the stream, as Dolly and Kenny sang. That was the light green. Maybe I can go back in with some. At least that's what I plan on doing. That's what I did. There. Yes. Something right there. Just like that. And there you have it. That's our project for today. It didn't take long, did it? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch it out and show the completed thing. Let's see. I don't know. Boop. There it is. See, because it's in that Octopus sketchbook. And so I'll bring it up close so you can see. And there's the light in Provence, and then there's that one, the two we just painted, the tree up at the top, which is kind of cool, I think, and the stone wall with the fields in the back and the top. And there you have it. That's page 2 in our Octopus sketchbook. And I'll repeat what I said earlier. There's going to be no video this Friday only. No video this Friday only. I have to go to a funeral. That is why I'm posting today, as I normally don't post on Mondays. This Wednesday will be our Artful Hymn sketchbook video if you're looking for that. That'll happen not tomorrow, but the next day, Wednesday. And that way I have everything that I planned I can still do, even though Friday is the funeral day. And so please like and subscribe if you like what you see. Ask questions if you have any under the video, and don't forget to check the description box for the art supplies I've used. If you're interested, you can find most of them on Amazon. If it's not listed, these won't be listed. It's because it's no longer available. Or check previous videos. Because I had forgotten to post that. And so that's for today's video. Very short video. Thank you for watching, and cast your care upon Jesus, for he cares for you.